You also posted that this is where the facts and the points were made, so on, especially with the social security number and, of course, the gender. Um, why is this very key to the deposition, and why are many people holding on to that? Because we did have, like the guest who joined us in the morning, he said there was a typographical error in all of that.
Well, why it's important is that if you read through the deposition, Caleb Westberg was asked multiple times, can you categorically confirm that this person you have on file by the name of Bola A. Tinubu is the same person as Nigeria's president? And his answer every single time was, yes, I can confirm that based on the fact that we have a transcript for somebody called Bola A. Tinubu. And then Angela Liu, Atiku's lawyer, then asked him further, so are you then saying that Chicago State University is merely making an assumption that because there is somebody on file with a similar name to the person who is Nigeria's president, that means that they are the same person? And his answer was, that is correct. Keyword, assumption. Because again, if you read through the deposition and if you read through the case files, it also becomes clear that Chicago State University claims that they have no identifying information whatsoever to identify the actual person known as Bola A. Tinubu on their file. So there's no passport data page, there's no driver's license, there's no passport photo, there's no visual ID. Which I think all of us having this conversation, we all went to university or some tertiary institution of some description, and we all know how incredible that sounds to us. Because even if you go to some federal polytechnic in Gusau, for you to get admission there, I'm sure they will take your some sort of visual record of you to prove that this is the person that we have on file, as compared to whoever it is who will later show up claiming to be that person. Yet Chicago State University essentially claims that because they have a transcript for somebody named Bola A. Tinubu, and that there is somebody who is now Nigeria's president going by the name of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who claims to have attended Chicago State University around the same time as the person they have on file, that therefore means that they are the same person. Now, there are two major problems with this. The first problem is that what it potentially means is that Nigeria's president, person sitting in the top office of the land, potentially has committed identity theft, identity fraud. I'm not sure I need to explain why that is a big problem. For the reputation of Nigeria, even for the national security of Nigerians, I'm sure that's self-explanatory. The second issue is that what Chicago State University claims essentially means that all I need to do is I need to look up the names of people who maybe graduated from Chicago State University at any point in time, maybe 1986, and then I go do a legal change of name. I assume one of their names, right? And then I go to Chicago State University and I will order a certificate that belongs to that dead person, right? And they will say that, well, since my name matches the name of that person and I claim to have graduated the same year as that person, that therefore means that we are the same person. Since they have no way of visually verifying that I am in fact the same person that I claim to be, since they say they have no driver's license, no passport data page, no passport photograph, no sort of visual identification, which sounds absolutely incredible to me. So something else, I think the final thing I'll mention here is that a criminal investigation has actually kicked off at Chicago State University, because the authorities in the US themselves have seen this exact same picture, that at the very least, even if we're not talking about a criminal conspiracy here, at the very least, there is criminal negligence here in terms of data handling. So I think the issues here should be self-explanatory. Again, people should read this deposition. Stop listening to what David Hundeyin said, the deposition said, or what somebody said it said. Go and read it for yourself. It's available on the internet.
I mean, you've just